Oh God.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
What is going on, guys? It is Vonix here with another video, and in today's video I am going to be explaining the whole situation about my eye. Now, the reason I'm making this video because I got countless messages. I'm probably just going to be putting a bunch of them on the screen saying, what happened? Are you okay? Basically, I'm just going to put it right out here. I am okay, but it was a very, scary situation when a metal pole hits your eye. But I'm going to be explaining the situation more thoroughly. I'm going to be explaining the whole day, kind of making it into a little story video. Also, guys, thank you so much on the support on the last video, the Roast Yourself Challenge. And yeah, the next video after this is gonna be the Snapchat Q&A. So if you have any last second Snapchats, make sure you message them to me, and then I might respond to them in the next video. Also, this is my Snapchat. Yeah, go add me on Snapchat, please. Like, I'm gonna kill myself if you don't have. So, I wake up pretty late, because it was a Saturday morning, the last day I had school. So, have to enjoy the night. So I went to bed pretty late. So, I woke up pretty late. Then I reckon I always, in the beginning of the day, I always take a shower. So, I took a shower, usual stuff, then I ate some breakfast. I probably ate some pancakes, I don't really know what I ate. Ready to go. Now I get all dressed, get all ready, fix up my hair to start recording, and I recorded the Roast Yourself diss track part. Like I made the song the night before. I made the song Friday night. I made the lyrics, I made everything. I chose the song that I was gonna use. So, Saturday morning I got all ready. Now I actually recorded the diss track. So, I literally remember me recording the diss track and my parents yelling at me, come on, we have to go, come on. So, I just finished recording it, then I, end recording, make sure everything's good, make sure that everything got recorded. Then I hop up in the car with my computer so I could edit some of the diss track when I was in the car. So the plan was to go eat some lunch, watch a movie, and then just go, not really shopping, but there's a little mall, so just hang around, chillax, have a good Saturday night. But no, nothing can go right. At least the lunch went right. So, I went to this Panera kind of restaurant, but it wasn't really Panera. I had a sandwich. Everything was Gucci at that point, but the movie started at around 4. It was around 3:30, and we still had 30 minutes. The movie theater was right next to the restaurant that we ate at. So, we thought we would stop at a little bit of some shops and then watch the movie. And I was pretty excited for the movie because I had heard nothing about the movie, but I had heard it was a good movie, so I was pretty excited to watch a movie. It was Kubo or some stuff. In the first store that I get after eating, it's this REI store. If you don't know what an REI store is, basically a sports shop where they have skis, they have camping equipment, things like that. So you can do athletic stuff, but just a store filled with equipment basically. And this is where it happens. I'm entering the room, got my headphones on, listening to some music, all chillax. I'm on my phone, maybe going on Twitter. I'm not quite sure. I don't really remember what I was doing, but I'm going up the stairs because the first floor was just all clothing. So, my dad says, hey, let's go upstairs where they have some actual cool stuff, So, I'm walking up the stairs with my phone on Twitter, and then my dad says, oh, look at this. I turn up, and it's basically a bunch of floatable mattresses. They're sleeping bags, if you know what it is. I'm gonna be putting a picture of what it actually is on the screen right now, but it's just a bunch of sleeping bags. Now, they had an area where they just had a bunch of them lined up, and it looked pretty fun. You could jump in, hug him and stuff like that, just jump in between them. But I wasn't thinking because I'm a pretty smart person, I'm very intellectual. But I was just gonna go jump in there, hug him. I literally remember me thinking this, and I remember me thinking about this, but I really don't remember why I was thinking this. I was getting mad because I got into an argument with my sister literally 20 seconds before I got into the store. So I was kind of mad, So let's just do something fun, and let's just hop into the mattresses or sleeping bags. So I My dad's like in front of them, like right next to the sleeping bag, so now I'm walking behind them because I was like slowing down on my phone. Then I kind of run all speed and just like jump in, like I'm gonna be putting a little video representing it. I guess I've probably seen that video, but just imagine that kid hitting the wall, but the wall is filled with a bunch of freaking sleeping bags, so I just wanted to kind of lay there. But in between two sleeping bags, there was a giant metal freaking pole clothing rack thing. I don't know what you call this. It's just like a metal pole that was sticking out like about this height. So like me standing up, it was like a little bit higher than me because I jumped and it just freaking hit me in the eye. Yeah. I'm sorry if you're very sensitive to like gruesome stuff because it was freaking blood was like all over this. Like I literally couldn't see from one eye. And I remember literally just thinking that my dad was kind of like helping me guide to the car because hopefully there was a hospital literally like a minute away from where we were staying. So, you know, that's good. But I was just thinking, am I gonna be blind? Am I never gonna see from this eye again? Am I gonna need surgery? What is gonna happen? I'm not gonna sit here and say that oh yeah, that was pretty cool, blood's coming out. I was literally crying, freaking worried just what was gonna happen. I literally don't know what I was thinking. I remember jumping and like expecting to hit a bunch of fluffy stuff and just feeling a pull in my eye. And I'm like, what is this? And I touch and I just feel blood. And you know, I'm like, Dad, help. And then we kind of just go to the car, and I remember one of the employees saying, hey, there's a hospital around the corner. So, you know, we get in the car, my sister's kind of helping me. You know, she's very sensitive to blood, so she was kind of worried, but she was just very sensitive to it. But she helped me. She just kind of like closed her eyes, looked away, and just kind of like just helped me, I guess. But, you know, we got to the hospital. You know, I have my hand over my head. My dad helps me guide. You know, we get into the emergency room. I'm telling myself, why did I do this? What am I doing? What am I doing? What did I do? Oh my god. And we missed the movie. But that's not the important thing. We get into a room. They sit me down. They look in my eye. They say, can you open it? They do a bunch of stuff on it. They say, you're probably gonna need stitches. And I'm waiting in the room for like 3 hours. They do absolutely nothing except do some tests on my eye to see if it's all good. And they say, yeah, there's a minor scratch on the eye, but it's like the eyelid that's open and freaking blood is coming out of the eyelid. So I'm like, great. So they're like, you need to transfer to another hospital because we can't do anything about this. They literally tell me, we don't have the skill set to do anything about this. You have to go to that hospital. You know, I'm going in the car. It was still kind of bleedy, but you know, they kind of checked it up, make sure it kind of stopped the bleeding. I had an eye patch over it as well. You know, I'm on the car. I arrived to the second hospital. They kind of lay me down because I watched some Family Guy because they had a TV. I waited for about like 4 hours. I don't even know. And you know, they performed. I don't think it was like really a surgery. Like it wasn't really a surgery. Like I asked my dad, was that considered a surgery? And he says, probably not. I just think they put like a bunch of stitches. They put 15 stitches. You can't see all of them from top because most of them are in the bottom of the eye, you know. So, you know, it took a while of me sitting down, putting a bunch of needles in my eye so it didn't hurt as much. It was just a very painful experience. So, lesson of the day, don't try to hug sleeping bags. Hey guys, that is kind of the little story. I do apologize if this video is not very entertaining, if you guys don't really like this video, but I got so many people telling me, what happened, are you gonna be okay? And you know, I just wanted to make this little video explaining the whole situation, kind of making it into a little story mode, you know, or a story of, yeah. But yes, I am okay. I'm putting some like freaking medicine every day inside the eye and some like drops, and I'm taking just a bunch of pills and stuff like that, so everything is good. But yeah, I'm gonna be totally fine. It's just gonna probably heal up or something. I don't think there's gonna be a scar. There might be a scar. I already have a couple scars from jumping into a bush. I might make a story about that. But I literally jumped into a bush. But guys, this is gonna be it for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure you slap that like button. My name has been Vonix. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and peace.